Hello and welcome once again to NIWFA Lockdown, the show which goes behind the scenes with clubs from across the NIWFA leagues to see how they are handling the current lockdown situation. Our featured guests this week are the ladies of Larne, who were on a roll pre-COVID-19 with consecutive promotions. So let's hear them chat about that and more with Colin.
4-2 winners for Larne Ladies.
So there we are, Larne Ladies Football Club, hoping to get the season started. Unfortunately, it hasn't happened, as we all know. So we're going to start off tonight by talking to first team captain, Catherine Halbert. Catherine, good evening. Welcome to lockdown.
How are you, Colin?
And how you find things? Obviously, I guess you're frustrated like the rest of us that there's no football to be played.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating because we had a good pre-season going there, a few good sessions, a lot of new players on the team. So we were actually really excited for the season to come on.
Yeah, the last two seasons have been two consecutive promotions for Larne Ladies, which has been great. Obviously, this is a new challenge, but once again, even more frustrating probably that you can't get a chance at the challenge.
Well, that's it. We've just been working about stepping up, moving up the leagues. That's our focus. That's our game plan. So we're really focused in playing a few teams that we haven't had the chance to play yet. Was a good point for this season. And we were going out to win games. That was the plan.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating. What about yourself personally? Have you been working at all during the lockdown? Have you been off work, or what's your situation?
No, I've been working. I had a bit of office work I was supposed to do, so I was working from home for a bit. Then we were furloughed, and then I'm working now for the past probably 3-4 weeks from home.
Is that bookmakers you're working? Is that right?
Yeah, so I just took on a new position the week before lockdown. So I'm actually covering Dublin through to Wexford.
Just on a personal level, somebody whispers into my ears that you're known as the chocolate woman in Larne. You're going to tell us a little bit about that. Are you the one who always gets injured every time somebody goes anywhere near you? Is that the idea?
Well, we've a few in the team now that I think's kind of close in the running, Georgia being one of them.
Right.
But unfortunately, I just came out on top with the worst breaks and tears since joining again back in 2018. So every season I've had something. So I had my ACL, then I broke my ribs, and then I done my wrist in a game last season. So and I had concussion a game as well.
And you still keep playing. That's dedication.
Well, it was only against one team, all three was Carnmoney, so I'll not be playing them again.
Oh, that's all right. I will blame Carnmoney on that one. I've seen a wee picture of you holding a big Galaxy bar with Lewis McAdam, an old media friend, in the background as well. So obviously you get an award for being chocolate woman then.
It went missing that night though, so there was a few teeth sunk into it.
I would say so. Okay, I'm going to go over now to Georgia Crawford. Georgia, how are you this evening?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Good. Last season, from your viewpoint, very, very frustrating. I remember in the first season that the Larne came into the league, you were the top scorer, you were hitting goals for fun, key player, and then obviously pre-season, was it a leg break or something you suffered and you missed the whole season?
Yeah, I broke my tibia in the first game of pre-season it was.
Right.
Against Carnmoney again, so we'll put all the blame on them.
So Carnmoney must have something in for you guys.
Yeah.
If must be so frustrating then, even from your viewpoint. You've had to sit out the whole of last season. You've obviously recovered. You're raring to go again. All of a sudden, can't go anywhere.
Yeah, the pre-season this year we were flying, really good training sessions and stuff, and then all this happened. So we're a bit knocked back, but from next season we'll go on again.
Go on again, and there might still be some of this season maybe later on. We'll just play it by ear, but it's not looking too good at the moment, I have to say. In terms of things off the pitch that the club have been doing, I know they've been doing a little bit of like food delivery within the community and so forth. Can you tell us a little bit about that at all?
Yeah, so within the club they've been like giving out meals to elderly people.
Okay.
So there was a day a few of us went along and just delivered meals to people around our community. And it's great to see everybody just coming together.
Yeah, it's a very, very good initiative, and really well done to everybody at Larne Ladies for getting involved in that. Now, in the same way as I just give out some stick there to Catherine about being a chocolate woman, I've also been told in my ears, now this is not my words, I have to say, somebody tells me that you're the laziest player in the team.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to deny that.
I thought you scored all these goals, you'd been all over the place.
Well, if it wasn't for my left foot, I don't know how I'd cope.
So you're not denying it anyway?
No, I'm not going to deny it.
All right. One other concept you've been involved a little bit of seen in, it was also this buy your boots thing. Tell us a little bit about that one.
So it was a thing Gavin Clements had started, and it just went viral, I think. So all the girls from the youth team to the men's team right up, we were all out on a Thursday night bashing our boots for the NHS and essential workers, and everybody was involved in it, and it was brilliant. Really, really good.
It was a wee bit different from the usual clap for carers, bashing your boots.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay. Listen, what we're going to do now, we're going to take a short break, and we're actually going to have a quick look at the video that you guys produced for the Buy Your Boots sort of a challenge, so to speak. So I'll have a quick look at that, and we'll come back to you to speak to you the other side of this break. So we're joined now by Paula Mitchell, also from Larne Ladies. Paula, welcome to Lockdown. How are you this evening?
Hi, Paula. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm surviving like the rest of us. We're all getting through and hopefully starting to see the signs of some sort of return to normality, as we all are, I think. In terms of Larne Ladies, I understand you're captain of the Olympic team, which was only formed last season. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we started the Olympic team last season because whenever we first started, I mean, we couldn't have put a full team on. And now much interest with the, getting the bag in from the club. We have girls coming up through the under 16s, and we've got so many younger girls now that we put on a second team. So it's been really, really, really good. We had quite a positive season last year. I mean, we finished third, but it was pretty tight between us and Ballymena, which for our first year and having a lot of younger players coming up playing for us was really good.
Yeah. You mentioned there about the support from the club, and I think it's obviously well documented how well, obviously, the investment of Kenny Bruce and so forth has transformed the whole club of Larne, to be honest, not just the men's team, but obviously the women's as well. How important is that support from within the club?
Oh, absolutely. It speaks volumes on how much the club is behind the girls. And the support they've given us is second to none, and the fact that we do have this extra team now, it's definitely great. It's great for the town. It's great for women's football in the town, because before you wouldn't have had that. You'd have just about had enough for a first team, never mind having two teams. So it's great.
Yeah. You mentioned there about last season. That was a very good season for a debut season for Larne, because you say third in the league. We're pushing Ballymena all the way for that second place and a cup final position. So a very, very good first season.
Yeah, absolutely. Was so proud of everybody involved. And like I say, you know, there was weeks where it was touch and go and you were kind of trying to scrabble to get players together for it. But all the girls that played on the team, they all worked hard, dug deep, and really done the team proud.
Yeah, you should be very, very proud of what they've achieved. I understand that, once again, is my background. I'm hearing from different sources. You like a bit of a tackle. I'm afraid. I understand you're not afraid to put the boot in. True.
That's why I'm retiring soon.
Don't tell me you're picking up injuries, are you?
Yeah, well, that's it. You know, pushing on an age a wee bit, they just don't bounce back like they used to be able to.
Tell me about it. I know all about it. That's why I retired a long time ago, to be honest. You know, I understand you've played in multiple positions as well for the team, and even one game you ended up running the nets.
My debut in nets. It was good. It wasn't too bad. I saved a penalty.
Oh, right, okay. Who was that against? Tell us about this penalty save. Come on.
Oh, it was brilliant. Have you seen the video of it?
No. There is a video?
Yeah. There might be a video flying about of it.
You see, I thought you were going to tell us that you died from one end of right in the middle of the goal, right to the goal post, and saved it right in the corner of the net.
Yeah.
There's no video. I had no proof either way of it, you know.
Jersey did it.
That's exactly she is. Another thing you've been involved with there, Paula, is the Be Kind sort of thing. I know the club is a mental sort of health awareness week. Tell us a wee bit about what you've been doing as a club in terms of that side of it.
Well, actually, it was Catherine that organised that. She wanted to do something to try and kind of promote the mental health awareness, and especially with everything that's going on at the minute, and people, I understand, are on lockdown and are cut off. Some are cut off from the outside world. So it was kind of a thing to keep everybody in touch and together, and put there, and like everybody, they worked well in it. I think, Catherine, how many miles was it you wanted to do at the start? She wanted everybody to do.
Yeah, the sort of thinking was if we got 30 girls to do 10 miles, and we'd get the 300 miles, but in fact we got over 500 miles as a team, as a group. Not going to say it was easy. There were some nights there where you could have sat down and not went for your run. But I think it was a good boost for so maybe some of the girls no season, taking it easy and relaxing. It was kind of a good push to try and get out there and get a bit of focus going on fitness again. Were
you raising funds together, or was it just really purely on a fitness basis?
It was just awareness for Mental Health Week. That was the main aim. You know, mental health, if you're active, is one of the key points on it as well. So we tied that in. We actually worked well with the media team. Shout out to Dean there for that there. And he put up a theme every single day. So whether it be, we all done zero suicide awareness course as well. So we got a good lot of the girls getting that. So we done our knowledge. We got all our tracking and our miles. We had a bit of banter with the girls, and so like I said, we got over the 500 miles at the end and created a bit of awareness. Yeah,
that's really, really good. It's been very encouraging from my viewpoint to listen to all the different clubs, to be honest, across the league, and the sort of things they've been involved with. So it's a really, really positive cause. We're going to conclude tonight's show by watching a bit of the video that the media team at Larne FC have put together in terms of that Mental Health Awareness Week, which is really, really encouraging. So we'll let the viewers have a look at that. But in the meantime, I just want to say thank you very, very much to all of you, all three of you, for coming in to talk to me this evening. We'll let you go back into the summer weather and enjoy what's left of the sunshine there this evening. But thank you very much, and hopefully this season we'll get to see you again. But if not, we'll definitely keep in touch at the start of next year. Thanks very much, girls.
Thanks, Colin. Thank you.
Bye.
look after each other, check in on each other. It's okay not to be okay.
It's okay to be less than perfect.
It's okay to make mistakes.
It's okay to be yourself.
Just being you is enough.
It's okay to have bad days, and it's also okay to ask for help.
You're not alone. Be kind to others.
Together we are stronger.
In a world where you can be anything, be kind.
So that concludes this week's episode of our show. Thank you so much to Larne Ladies for being our special guest this week. If you'd like your club to feature in a future episode of this show, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us by emailing 1880video@gmail.com or by simply messaging us through our Facebook page. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you all again soon. So for now, stay safe and enjoy the weather. Bye.